close to me. We don't gotta fight about it. Just focus your energy, baby, and we'll build our whole life around. I'm just honest, I ain't perfect, baby.
Honestly, I can
know
be
it's hard, but ain't I worth it, baby?
challenging when it seems
That you don't give a shit, wondering where you've been. I don't believe everything, trying not to forget. This gon' work if we keep working on it. Ease your mind, you put a curtain on it. So if you love me, won't you say you love me? You so beautiful, this world get ugly.
we vibe, it's us alright. No strings, no ties, all trust, no lies.
We don't need that type of energy, 'cause I am not your enemy. You closer than a friend of me. I need you skin to skin with me, baby.
Shawty too cold, she a breeze in the freezer. No, I don't want your little baby, I need you. Remember when you told me other niggas couldn't please you? Got a little mad, now you getting amnesia. You my lover and my friend too. It's whatever, baby, tell me what you into. We the people of the sun in the coldest of the weather. They ain't built for the type of shit we been through. And you filling me with love, got me happy that I'm breathing. Know that we forever, we ain't never been a season. I do not believe it when you saying that you leaving. We are not debating, baby, I don't see the reason.
Little shit ain't.
Welcome to Paradigm Shift TV 314. This is your brother, DMG the Poet, aka Brother Pianki. And we are back with another powerful show with a powerful guest, Miss Meika Wash. And we're about to go in, family. This is an adult show, so put your kids up. With that being said, y'all know I got to go through my usual spiel before we get into the proceedings. So with that being said, I want to say God bless to all my Christian brothers and sisters. I want to say hotep to all my Kemetic brothers and sisters. Shalom to all my Israelite brothers and sisters. Islam to all my Moorish brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to all my brothers and sisters in the nation of Islam. Peace to all my brothers and sisters in the nation of gods and earth and 5%ers. Salute to all my atheist brothers and sisters. Shout out to all my Abo brothers and sisters. Peace to all my Rasta brothers and sisters. And last but not least, Jumbo, to all the rest of my brothers and sisters throughout the African diaspora, be it here in the wilderness of the United States of America or beyond. Y'all know I say that greeting for one reason and one reason only, is because if you're black, I'm with you, and I hope you with me. Our different ideologies should not keep us from uniting, and we can have unity without uniformity. With that being said, let's get into it. Miss Meika Wash, it is Fetish Friday.
All right. Hello, everyone. Ladies, gentlemen, and we're talking about fetishes tonight. So, ladies, shave your pom-pom.
Sorry.
Some wine.
Meika, real quick.
What?
The sister is saying her device is not connected, so I don't know what's going on with that. You might want to hit her up.
She's probably in the car. She'll be back.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. She'll know how to get back on. Yeah, so ladies, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. So make sure your vajayjays is shaved. You go and soak in the tub, get you some wine, and get ready. Because by the end of this show, you're gonna be wanting your man in the bed with you.
With that, and shout out to my beloved queen Jamila in the building. So keep it respectful in that chat. But go ahead, Meika. Let's get into it.
Oh, we're gonna get into it. So we're gonna talk about different fetishes. And before we get started, do anybody on the panel so far have a fetish? Do you have a fetish, DMG?
Absolutely. Y'all know my fetish if y'all watch the channel, because I'm always talking about it. I have a foot fetish, leg, feet, all of it. Like my wife legs is like the most amazing treat in the world to me. So, hey, there it is. Leandre, this is for adults. I told people to put their kids up. Why are you in my chat? You were supposed to be in the bed.
He talking about he being approved like Craig, huh? Well, first of all, we're gonna just look at the definition of fetish, Leandre.
No, Meika, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted.
Oh no, I'm trying to put his head because
you asked who had a fetish.
Oh yeah, yes.
Go to Paul G.
Paul, do you have a fetish?
I got a couple of them. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For some reason, I'm gonna talk about one particular one, and it's like women with pretty. I like big, pretty feet. That sounds weird, but it's just some. I can't even describe. I probably have to show you a picture of what I'm talking about. But it's like a woman with big, pretty feet, strong with the veins in them and shit. You know what I mean?
I ain't mad at you, brother.
I was kind of scared to say my fetish. What's your fetish, Goddess?
Sexual liberation.
Okay, that's a cool one. Sexual liberation, just being free. That's
just
that,
being exactly knowing what you like, enjoying to explore what you like, getting to know what you like. I enjoy somebody showing up as their authentic self.
Whoa, I guess. Anyways, not you, Goddess. I'm looking at the chat. I'm like,
I can't see the chat.
Oh, it's a YouTube chat. You know, when people see you excel and do things,
I'm trying to be Howard Stern.
when people see you excel and do things of great nature without you, they always got that hater. It's always that one troll. It'll be the one too. Oh gosh. But anyways, I'm gonna try to ignore him. You see what I'm seeing, right, DMG? But anyway, my fetish is I'm a cum freak.
I pressed the wrong thing.
I'm a cum freak. I like to see. I don't know why I get so amazed to see a man ejaculate, like just watching it.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Like, and so because I like that, it's like just no matter where it lands, just let me see it come out of there, you know. I just want to see it come out.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. How you want it?
It's a code game. It's a code game. So we do have a few questions that I do want to go over. Yeah, so I did want to address that too. Just because you're a biblical person or a Christian person or supposed to be a holy person, don't mean you can't talk about sex. Sex is part of being a human being.
Now look, Leandre, let me tell you something. Now you know, I love the Lord, but if I can't talk about sex, brother, I ain't gonna be there with you. I'm gonna look over, and I might see the promised land, but I ain't gonna get there if I can't talk about sex. So I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Pray for me. But anyway.
But sex is all up in the Bible. If you look at the story of Ruth, Boaz, she said, cover me with your skirt or whatever. That was her giving him oral sex before he decided to marry her. If you really look at the scripture,
Talk about
oh, you didn't know about that. If you go and
no.
look into the Songs of Psalm, all they talking about is oral sex. So I'm trying to understand, like, being what you know what I'm saying. But anyways, I'm gonna move forward, and I have some questions, and they might be a little bit personal. So it's up to you if you want to answer. You can always decline to answer. Everybody don't have to answer, and I'm not gonna ask all of these. But the first question is, uh, let me see. Have you ever tried anal sex? Oh, oh, I went straight for the jugular. Okay. Let me warm y'all up then.
No. Go ahead. We go. I'm waiting for somebody else to answer because I'm gonna answer. I'm trying to give other
Yes.
people a talk.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Boy,
Yes.
anyways, the
So
man who knows everything knows nothing.
the answer is yes.
Okay, now it's okay. I mean, is that something that you go to, like when a man is always asking a woman to do that? Does that make him kind of like a little saucy? I don't know how to say it. A little
Uh,
sassy.
Hell no.
no, because I'll tell you what it was and for me in my personal experience. So I was young. I got married at 20, and I was watching a lot of porn, and so at that particular time in my life, I wanted to. If I seen it on there, and the way they responding, it gotta be what they, And so I'm telling my baby,
Right.
hey, let's not knowing, what the preparation and the care that goes into getting to that particular
Right.
point. Man. And so, needless to say, my queen, my heart was like, hey, no, sir. Let's dial that back and way back. Matter of fact, you can scratch that off your bucket list. And so there it is.
Paul.
Yeah, of course I have. Um, I can't remember the first time or who it was exactly, but I don't I don't see. I mean, are you talking about like the when people make the homosexual accusations or link into it? Is that where we're going with this? When people make the homosexual
You
accusations.
mean my mic? I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think that's what she getting to.
Okay, I think first and
But I
foremost,
think
I really think.
when it's excessive, not when it's just something that y'all try.
Oh,
But
right.
I got a response to that though. But go ahead, bro, with your response. I gotta hear
Okay.
yours first.
I
'Cause I'm
don't
pretty
I
sure
don't know
it's mine.
I don't know what someone calls excessive. You know what I mean? What is excessive? I because excessive to me might be an extreme. Whereas someone might say if you want it, I don't know, once a week or once a month, that's excessive because you want it all the time. So I don't know what that means. Um, excessive to me means that's what you're going for exactly every time. I don't know if that equates to homosexuality. For me, it could be. I think somebody just might feel like they're that they can cause more pleasure because they like the moaning, they like the whatever fuck faces that woman might be making, whatever,
But, let me
however she reacts.
question. Let me ask you this question. What if it's what she wants every time?
Right, right.
That's what gets her to the end of the
Right.
journey. So what
Yeah,
you supposed to do? Say, nah, baby, I'm not gonna give
right,
you what you want to. So
right.
what's gay about that?
I agree. I can't say. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what, that's what they like. That's what they like. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times people say that to try to shame people because if a woman or a man who like let's say a woman, she doesn't like it, so she's going to try to shame you out of it so that you don't ask her. That's what I think most women do that say that. Oh, that's gay. That's you just trying to shame someone out of their sexual um, indulgences. And for a man, I think that says, "Oh no, that's well, bro, that's you and your little homophobic. That's what I would call homophobic. You think everything that is said is related to homosexuality. Everything is done is related to homosexuality. You know what I mean? Well, a dick ain't supposed to go in the ass. Well, a dick ain't supposed to go in the mouth, but you put it in one.
What? I beg to differ. A dick is supposed to go in the mouth.
No, it ain't. It ain't nothing reproductive about going in your mouth.
Huh?
You cannot reproduce going in your mouth.
I can't do what?
Ladies and gentlemen, we
You
Are you having?
live.
I said
Your
reproduction
mic is
can
kind of
is
low. I
not.
can't barely hear.
Um, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, he said
But
reproduction,
DMG, did you hear what I said?
but it starts with the
Yeah,
mouth.
all right.
Yeah, but you're not making a baby in your mouth. So, but I'm saying it, the connection is, well, it's not supposed to go, right?
Hey,
Okay, where's it
hey,
supposed to go? In the vagina.
What's not
Come
good?
on, man.
perfect sense. You made perfect sense. You make perfect sense. You can't miss that. So I'm with you.
Well, it's like this for me, right? And I'm sorry, Goddess Honest, I want you to answer this question too. But I had to interject on this dick ain't supposed to go in the mouth part because
Well, I can barely hear Paul, so I'm kind of missing his whole spiel because
basically
it's
he
so
said
low.
that a penis is not supposed to go in the mouth because that's not how you reproduce. But
No. Mika. Hold on. What this is what he was saying. He said you hear people say a dick ain't supposed to go in the ass,
mm,
but it ain't supposed to go in the mouth either. But you put it there. That was his point. If it's
Oh,
only
okay.
if it's only one place where it's supposed to go, then it shouldn't go in the mouth. If it you follow me, that was his
I
overall
get it.
point.
I get it. I understand what he's
Exactly.
saying.
Exactly my point. People say all kind of shit to try to shame you for doing something that you like that they're not into. You know, and they say all kind of asinine bullshit. I don't listen to people. You know what I mean? Like whatever. You don't like your dick. It's like me saying, "Ladies, stop sucking our dicks. We don't like that."
mm.
Every man in the world would be mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
And I actually
Fuck
seen
out
a
of
post like that though.
here.
But it was for the women saying women don't like when a man do that. It's the whole woman out here in these streets talking about it's an evil for a woman to ask her man to give her oral sex. And I'm like, huh? And it's the woman saying this. And she
Well,
was,
that's her. That's how she feels. That's her opinion. She's entitled to that.
but she's imposing that on everybody else, telling the men,
Not really. If that's not how the people feel, that's not how the people feel. I'm sure it's other people who feel like she feel, but that don't apply to the people who it doesn't apply to. It don't. It wouldn't. It don't influence me either way. Because that's her spiel. That's not my spiel. Hi, baby.
so have you ever tried oral sex? I mean, anal?
Absolutely.
And did you enjoy it?
I did. With the right person, I did. Is it something that I want to do all of the time? Is it a thing that I have a fetish for? No, I'll take a thumb in my butt, a finger, or something like that while doing other things or whatever like that. But I'm not like an anal freak. And I've had experience with somebody that talks about it all the time and suggests it all the time. And my response to that was go get it where you get it from. Because I don't do anything unless I want to do it.
Okay. So the next question, which I heard one of you guys said something about it, and I wanted to ask it, when it comes to having sex, how important is eye contact?
Um, I think it's important initially, um, and throughout the. Oh shit, my headset died. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
I can barely hear you,
Okay.
but my speaker on my phone kind of messed up. So
My fucking headset died. Sorry, y'all. Um, I think it's important initially and at some and throughout the course of the set of sex. I mean, I want to see the fuck faces. I want to see the look in her eye. You know, for me, it's a turn on to see a woman's response, how how she's looking at me and how I look at her. For me, I think it's important. You mean you can tell a lot of what's going on with that person, or at least have an idea that that you two are connecting and that there's some pleasure in there for both parties. To me, that's my opinion.
What about you, Goddess Ernest?
I think it's important when you
Can you mute?
connecting with your.
I'm sorry. Can you mute Paul's mic because his earphones went bad, DMG? Okay. Go ahead, Goddess Ernest.
I think it's important because with the connection, like if you having sex with somebody that you love, you in love with, you guys is connecting on a soul level. I think it's important to have the eye contact because you guys is like moving in unison and you having a rhythm and you're connected. You can see and you can feel, everything. So I think it's important. It turned me on, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a magnetism, like I get sucked into their world, you know, looking in the eye.
What about you, DMG?
I think it's important in those in certain moments, but it just depends on the moment because in certain instances we can't really look each other in the eye, and
Right.
so but in those moments where you kind of lock eyes and you already in that intense situation, then yeah, that add to the moment, but so it's kind of yes and no. So, but in those moments when it happened, it's very important. But in the overall scheme of things, less so.
I'm afraid to do it, to be honest, because I did that before, and I feel like it's a manipulation tactic. Because once you start looking in each other's eye, it becomes intense. You start falling in love.
Are you not entertained?
So, like, I try not to give eye contact so much.
But if you having sex with somebody that you in love with, then what is the problem with getting sucked up into their world and their universe? You sharing universes.
Man, because I'm gonna be afraid. The it's like letting down my guard or being
Lack of
vulnerable or something.
vulnerability. Why
And
you doing it if you don't want to be vulnerable or if you know
Why
what I'm
you
saying?
doing it if you don't want to be vulnerable, Meika?
hey, well, sometimes
Baby, you gotta give it all, baby. You gotta be all the way up in that thing.
we be doing some stuff that be so super nasty. I can't look at you after that. It just be too nasty.
That's man, you gotta bust your shit open, Miss Wash.
I'm joking
Come
a
on,
little
Miss
bit, but
Wise.
seriously though, that right there is a slippery slope for me because either he gonna be looking for me in the daylight with a flashlight and become a stalker, or vice versa. You
Hey,
know,
listen,
But you
let-
married.
that's different.
right, right. I was looking for my wife in the daylight with a flashlight before we had sex. At,
Right.
at 17 years old, I'm like this at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Right.
So by the time we had sex, it was already a wrap. She was stuck. That was 30 years ago.
I'll
So
say to that.
hey,
I got a question for you guys. Oh, did Paul answer the
I
question?
got some questions for you after you just
Oh
said
no,
that
we're
shit.
not gonna turn this on me. This is just a general conversation, okay? I'm just talking in general. I'm not talking about nothing specific, just based off my experience. Like I've done that before. And a sister went into the abyss after that. And it was great.
That's where you supposed to be, baby.
Ooh. That motherfucker there was a shit. That person that I did that with. So then it like turned me off of it when I realized, cause you'll think like a motherfucker really in love with you when you just staring into each other's eyes.
let go of your fear, Meika. Let go of your fear. Let go of your fear.
I got a little trauma behind it. I got traumatized.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, in your love stance with your divine counterpart, you understand me, baby. There ain't no limits to shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a one thing. So, you speaking about past experiences, girl. We gotta let that go. When you speaking, I'm thinking you're talking about the stuff you're doing right now, currently with the man you're married to, honey. Not some
No. I'm not talking
manipulative
about him.
demon
I'm not
dick
talking
ass
about him
man.
yet.
Not some man
there
who
no one
traumatized you
else?
with demon dick.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about him yet. Like, no. I'm just saying, like, right now. But anyways, we're moving on. Did Paul answer the question about the eye thing? Yes. I don't know. Well, we'll move
Yeah.
on.
I thought he did.
Okay. So you guys, I really. What's up, Cindy Roney? Thanks for joining us, bro. Thanks for joining us.
Ain't no limits.
Okay, somebody, you guys might have to mute Paul again or something. But so you guys, I love doing a 69. I love a 69. But people tend to tell me that when doing a 69, like it's hard to pay attention or something crazy. I don't know. But for me, I love doing it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best thing in the world. What do you guys think about that?
I 100% agree.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm in if it's that one, but yeah, I enjoy it my damn self. Love it.
Okay, cool. So, but you can't 69 everybody. You know, your partner for life.
I'm in a committed relationship. I'm just gonna say that I'm in a committed relationship. So
Yeah.
shit.
When you're in a committed relationship, you know, I mean, whatever floats your boat. Now, I got another question for you guys. Have you ever been blindfolded during sex?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, how did that go for you?
It played into the BDSM thing, the submissive versus dominant type thing that I explored. Relinquishing control.
Mm-hmm. Did you like it?
That's my shit. I was a woman operating in my divine masculinity for most of my time. I always had to be in control. I had to make shit pop. I had to make things happen. And so I just tapped into that and was like, oh shit, what is this? So yeah, I enjoy being submissive.
Are you not entertained?
DMG?
No, I have not.
Would you mind being blindfolded?
I got an issue with relinquishing control. I've never been handcuffed. So never been handcuffed, never been tied up. So
do you trust your wife to do that to you though? You can trust her to do it, right?
I do.
She gonna do to you.
I love it.
Jamila, man.
I just got issues with not being like you ever been like I had a fear as a little kid, like I had shout out to God rest her soul. My cousin Josephine used to babysit me, and she forgot I was there one day, right? And she was a robust woman, you know, and she literally sat on me. And I'm like a little kid. I'm like 5 years old, 4 years old, and I'm hitting her and I'm trying to do something to because she don't know I'm there.
Really?
That is so fucking traumatic.
And so I finally bit her. And then she was like, "Oh Lord, baby," and you know, that type of thing. And I had kind of forgot about it. And I just always had like this fear of like, you know, being smashed or closed in and things of that nature. And so she I was way older and she was way older. And you know, I do poetry. And at this point I had did poems at like 3 or 4 people funeral. And she literally was like, "Hey, cuz when I die, I want you to read a poem." And I was like, "Oh, cuz I got you," you know, that type of thing. And so when I sat down, she was like, I still think about when I sat on you. And I was like,
it's not funny.
It is funny. It is funny. And I was like, what cuz, what you talking about? And she was like, and then I was like, damn, I do remember that. That's where that come from. And so, yeah, it's a trip, but I just got issues with that. But
let it go.
That's on my bucket list, though. We gonna get that in. We gonna get that in.
Paul, you?
I haven't been blindfolded, but I have blindfolded a few women. I don't think it's anything about me being in fear. I don't know if it's I don't know. It might be something I need to put on my bucket list. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of the things I've never tried for myself.
Yeah, I mean, I was afraid to do it because I didn't know what was going to happen. But it was like one of the best decisions I ever made. It really heightened my senses, and it made me really pay attention to the touch, the feels, the eroticism of everything, and the passion. So, you know, if you could trust that partner not to do no bullshit like pour some hot sauce on your vagina or no dumb shit like that, then you good.
You funny.
You just made it. You just made my whole thing worse now. See,
I'm just joking. Oh God!
Like, damn, why would you do that?
You are funny.
You might get to thinking about that time back in '98 when I ain't take out the trash or something. See, I ain't got time for that.
Oh my God! So you just gotta have the right person that you can trust ain't gonna do no crazy stuff.
Y'all making me feel like a real thug in here. Listen, I'm fearless.
Drop a bomb. Drop a bomb.
Now, it's been said, right, that women are the ones that always like to cuddle after sex, but I feel like it's the opposite. Do you guys like to cuddle after sex? And if so, how long?
Look, if I could, I'd cuddle all night. She be like, "Man, get your ass off me." I'm in worship mode.
Wait. Mute your mic, Paul. Go ahead, DMG.
Yeah, I say I'm trying to cuddle all night after that, but I'm all up under her, grabbing her waist and everything, and she get off of me. I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm still in you. So yeah, I'm trying to cuddle all night. So I don't know about other brothers, but me, I'm trying to cuddle all night if I can.
What about you?
I'm trying to sleep in it, as they say.
Okay.
I,
What?
I I don't know. Am I echoing?
No, it's just when we talk.
Oh, okay. Some with it just depends on the woman. Like my wife, for instance. Yeah, I love to cuddle, but before you know it, I know I turn over and go to sleep. But and I'm sleep. But yeah, it's nothing. I actually learned later in life that women like aftercare. You know, with sex. Because I like it rough. So um, I know that women, you got to give a woman some aftercare, hug, touch, caressing, and, all that old stuff there, So I don't mind it, I enjoy it, but I didn't do that with every woman. Some women, I got it and they got theirs, and I had to go home, you know.
What about you, Goddess?
Yeah, I like to cuddle, and it's like okay, and we will uncuddle if it get too hot, or if I'm asleep and I wake up and I'm on another side of the bed or whatever the case may be. That's one thing. But sometimes I wake up and we still be in the same position. So I mean, I enjoy cuddling. Like touch is one of my love languages. So I enjoy being up under you, hugging, kissing, touching, all day, every day. So.
Yeah, I like to cuddle to a certain degree. When it start getting hot and stuff, like literally, like when you be really like close to getting into a deep sleep, that's when your body temperature go up. So when it be getting super hot, I'm gonna have to move around though. But other than that, I like to cuddle then too. I don't know what the hell my husband is made out of because he thin as a motherfucker, but it feel like his body weigh a ton. Like his arm is like 100 pounds by itself. So when so when he be having his arm me, I'll be like, damn, this motherfucking arm heavy, And so I'll hold it. I mean, I tolerate it for as long as I can until it start uh, uh, closing off my circulation, and I'm gonna have to like move around.
All right.
Um, but that brings me to another question. What do you think about people that don't like to kiss or don't kiss during sex?
Um, I can't, I'm a kisser, and if I can't kiss on you, I, I'm more than likely not even gonna want to perform. More than likely, it's a waste of my time because I'm a passionate person.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I like to give a woman passion and pleasure, and if all you thinking about is just give me dick, then you know, then I'd have to treat it like I paid for the pussy. Like I bought some from a prostitute, and all that is just like look, here's $40, here's $60. Turn around and shut up. you know. Other than that,
Yeah, the lack of intimacy.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a very intimate person, so I don't really fool with anybody when I find out they're not like that. It's not gonna, the relationship ain't gonna last, and then we're gonna be just straight fuck buddies.
Mm. What about you, Goddess Honest?
I enjoy kissing. I enjoy the passion and everything like that. But me and my guy, we don't kiss a lot because he got like different shit going on. Like he be like his tooth is like he's not confident about his tooth. Like he always think that his breath stink and it don't stink. Like I love the way his breath smell, but I can't force him or whatever. If that's how he feels, that's a hang up that he have, then what the fuck can I do about that?
Mm. Mm.
But I would prefer, you know what I'm saying, that we made out all the time.
DMG, are you there? You might have stepped away. Um, what do you think about kissing, DMG, or a person
I
that don't kiss, or
I, I think like not kissing is kind of weird, but
Yeah.
I think whether it's intermittent, like you just pecking every now and then during, or if you like Biggie said, next stroke, tongue all down the throat. Either way it go. However y'all get to it, I think kissing is an essential part of sex. So whether it's leading up to it or during, it's whether you kissing the upper lips or the lower lips. So it's essential.
What would be a reason you wouldn't kiss a person that you was having sex with?
If I'm strictly, like, I always joke with my wife, like, if we were to go our separate ways for whatever reason after all this damn time, but I'd be like probably ridiculous with the level of females I would probably be trying to engage with to try to distance myself from what I feel for you. And while I know that's not the productive way to do it, I think it's the most enjoyable way to do it. And so it wouldn't be nothing stopping me from indulging in that, because that barrier that she provided is no longer there. And so the lack of me trying, I would be trying not to make a connection. And so my instinct would be to, if I don't kiss her while we engage in otherwise passionate situations, perhaps she'll understand that this is just what it is, as opposed to thinking that it could be more without me having to be a man and tell her. That's my way of being a coward in that type of situation.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, this question for everybody: how important is it for you to have that level of intimacy when it comes to kissing?
Again, that would, you know, for the women that I were really feeling, um, and my wife, I would say I'm gonna have to go with a 8. I don't know if I can give it a strong 10, because it's not like, you know, like like it has to be. Well, it does. I have to kiss
Go
you. I
without it.
have to kiss a woman for a little bit. You know what I mean? We have to kiss at some point in time. And I
Right.
want, like my man said, tongue down the throat, all that shit. Because like I said, I'm a very intimate person, but I'm also very aggressive. So
What's your sign, Paul?
Cancer.
I'm a Cancer too.
Who's that? Got it.
Well, I'm gonna have to give it a hard 4, because only because of my guy have different certain little hangups and things like that. So it's not that damn important. We still going strong. We don't do it like all the time, which I would prefer to, but it's not nothing that's stopping us from going, doing what we do. And it's still being extra intimate.
I think it's extremely important for me. Um,
So you give it a 10, Meika?
yeah, I think it's important. When in my earlier years, I didn't find it very important because I was just young. I didn't really care about intimacy. I was basically having sex just to heal from past trauma. I wasn't trying to make any type of connections.
Right.
So as I grew older and realized that, okay, now I kind of want to make these connections. It's like when you kiss, it sends chills down your spine and stuff like that, and you feel that energy. So I feel like it helps, you for you to feel that person. And when it comes to kissing, do you guys like a lot of tongue or a little tongue?
I want the whole face.
I just gotta ask this, and I don't mean no disrespect, but I gotta say this, God, as you got them kissable lips. How that man did not want to kiss you, I don't know.
I told you
Oh
I'm
my
an
God.
open book. I'm sexually liberated. I've explored myself and I'm still exploring myself. But he's
So
younger than me and
yeah, I'm sorry.
he's not as confident in certain areas and I accept him for who he is, where he's at, I take him for where he is. And that's just that. Like we kiss, we just don't do it all the time. It ain't it's not as much as I would like to. So it's not
I
like we
would.
don't kiss at all. He be
All
kissing
right,
all
all right,
too.
all right, Paul. All right,
Hold
Paul.
I'm
on,
Come
sorry.
on
I'm
now.
sorry.
Come on
I'm
mute
now.
your mic,
just
Come
Paul.
on
Mute
saying.
your
now.
mic, Paul.
All right,
'Cause
man.
I
All
hear
right.
I hear something else going on now. It's
All
going.
right. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on now.
I hear a little
Settle down.
conversation going on, talking about the
Settle down, Paul.
lips.
Settle down.
Um,
Settle down.
yeah. Go take a cold shower, Paul.
Oh, y'all saying he said no offense. He was a slip of a lip. They is. They be
Oh man,
kissing Paul.
that's funny. That's funny. But no, I think I give it a 5. I mean, because if we don't, it ain't going like listen, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing more transcendent to me other than God Himself than when I'm with my wife in that way. So if we kiss, that's great. If we don't, it's still amazing. So to me, I say 5 because I like it, but at the same time, like I say, it's gonna be a transcendent moment for me, regardless.
I'm gonna have to step out for a second, but I'm gonna ask you another question, and then G can kind of take over for a few minutes while I just step out. But the
Yes.
next question is how do you feel about being choked during sex? Men
I
too.
love it, love it, love it. I'm sorry, I gotta jump on y'all. I got into that shit back in what year was that? I think 2008, maybe about 2008. I was watching a lot of porn. and
Y'all in this damn porn.
and the first time I saw it, they the dudes was he was choking the bitch and he slapped her and I was like, yo, I gotta try that shit. And when I did find someone, it shocked me that she was down to try it, and I've been kind of hooked now. I can't do it everybody, but those that did participate, I enjoy the fuck out of it, and I don't mind being slapped and I like all the little verbal humiliation talk, all that shit. I love it. So yeah.
So ladies out there that's listening, if you want to hear Paul say,
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
email me on Paradigm Shift TV 314 email.com and I will hook y'all up. Go ahead, goddess.
Well, you guys heard my spiel on loving to relinquish control and to be submissive. So that came with it. I enjoyed it. That shit turned me up. And I enjoy doing the damn choking too. It
Yeah.
does something. I can't really explain. I
Okay.
guess it's the not being able to breathe part or I can't. I'm not gonna hold you. It does something serious. I fuck with it.
She said,
I believe you, honey. I believe you.
calm down, Paul.
Fuck
Calm
with it.
down. I'm gonna start calling you Paul Bunyan in a minute.
What did he do?
Game recognized game. So for me, I've never done it. I've never been at or done it myself to anybody. So just never have.
It does some shit.
That's
Well,
interesting. I have seen it on but I'm looking like, hey, she straight. She took his hand and put it on her neck. So I'm like, so I can
Yeah.
see where it is some kind of connection between that and getting to the end of the journey. So I'm like, but unless my queen have an epiphany, it is what it is. So
That's okay. That's okay. So everything ain't for everybody, and long as you having a beautiful time with the things that you guys do, that's fine. Me myself, like I said, my fetish would be sexual liberation. So I done tried some shit.
that's what's up.
Let me clear my name real quick. Let me clear the air a little bit. Goddess, I don't mean no disrespect to you and your man, but you're
I
just a
don't feel
beautiful you're
disrespected
just
at
a
all.
beautiful woman,
Let me clear the brother name. I was just messing with him. I ain't he not guilty of
Right, you
nothing.
didn't hear me say anything to you, Paul. I ain't said nothing about nothing. I'm laughing.
I'm just messing with the brother. I'm being silly. That's all. That's all. So my bad, brother. I ain't mean.
No, you good. She just keep looking in that camera like that, and I'm over here. Jesus.
But yeah, so I think Meika took off for a second, but
I'm here. I have to go fill my cup up. Oh shit! And then I'm sitting on the.
What you put in your cup?
So Casamigos. I'm sitting on the ground. See, I told you I'm in my closet. Well,
Right.
So I have to go fill my cup up.
I got a shot of Tito's that been in the fridge for 2.5 months.
Yeah.
How many months?
2.5 months.
That's too long.
Wow.
Oh no! Oh wait, I got a cocktail from Saturday. Some apple crown.
Okay. I'm sitting on the ground and I'm like, I had to get up because I stopped feeling my legs for a second. I said, let me walk around because I don't do this often, sitting on somebody's floor.
But so Meika, you got to answer the question, Meika.
What was the question?
How you feel about choke?
I love that shit. Choke me, spank me, pull up my hair. I like the man to do all that type of stuff. I like a man to manhandle me, baby. Manhandle me. So yeah, I like that. I like doing the choking sometimes. Like when I'm on top and it's good, I'm choking. I definitely might choke you. And you're gonna have to take it. It is what it is. Let me get back to.
Are you not entertained? Are you not?
You and these damn sound effects.
I'm loving it.
You know what it is.
We were talking earlier, and we were talking about like knowing when the time is right to have like a quickie. What was? Can you name a time where you had your best quickie? Like give a example, or or do you do quickies at all?
Who answering first?
DMG, you go.
Why I always gotta go first? Because it's my okay.
You know, my family, they want to be a part of this podcast so bad, but they ask us too loud and it's dark outside. So if I ask them, right, you're going to hear a whole bunch of people screaming.
Okay. Look, so it's that. It's up to you. It's up to you. But the last time me and my wife had a moment like that, we snuck back in. We didn't really sneak back in the house, but it was like we had went out. It was this Prince tribute, and we come back in. We thinking everybody gonna be, kind of bum rushing us like they usually do, but because her mom and I think her aunt, one of my sister-in-laws, and my kids was here. I was like, man, look, I ain't gonna make it upstairs. Let's just, go down to the man cave right quick, and but we didn't make it all the way down to the man cave. We got like to that middle of the steps part, and I just my appetite kind of overwhelmed me, and that was like what was that, about a year or so ago, and it was one of them situations where you can't wait. You can't even wait till you trying to get to the designated destination.
Damn.
So
I'm gonna answer next then. I was at Raging Waters, and we went to me and my
wait a minute. Wait. So this is a public excursion.
Well, it wasn't public because we went into the bathroom stall.
That's public, Meika. That's still public. But go ahead. But you said, when I say public, that means you ain't at home, and you ain't in no hotel. You ain't like you ain't in. Hey, this is not. You don't have privacy. So go ahead though.
But like I'm scary. I don't care. I'm very courageous. I'm a scary motherfucker, and I don't like getting on nobody's amusement park rides or none of that. I'm so cautious about everything, right? So my ex-husband, he made me go down that, that free fall thing. So the adrenaline was rushing. And I was like, it's either fight or flight or whatever, fuck or fight. I don't know what you want to call it. But baby, I said, come on, let's go to the bathroom.
Fight or flight.
Yeah, so no, I know fight or flight, but I'm saying fight or fuck too. But
you didn't coin your own phrase.
Yeah, pretty much. But so to like kind of release that adrenaline that I was having, I was just like, yeah, it was like an adventurous type of thing. So just like, so that's what happened. It was fun, very interesting. I'll do it again. I definitely will do it again. What about you, Paul?
I've had a few. I can't think of anything that stands out right now, but yeah, because I was sitting here trying to think of one that stands out the most. And I don't know. I'm tempted to talk about me and my wife, but if she hear this show, she'll probably kill me.
I'm trying to be cautious too, because I was asking my husband some of these questions earlier. He was like, "I think I want to join the show," because he liked the question.
Mom's the word for now, but let's just say, yeah, I've had a few.
Got us honest.
The quickie question. Well, I'm not really big on quickies. Me or my partners, like me and him, we like to have sessions. Like we like to get it all the way in. And so, the last time I had one was probably about 2 months ago. He had to go to work. We have been doing it like all day, kind of off and on. And so he just wanted to get one more in, and like on some ratchet shit, like tight still on one leg, like type shit, like kind of like.
She still got the smile on her face about it. You see it?
I see it.
Shout out to the brothers.
Hey, you know what? I think I'll tell y'all one. It was around the first time me and my wife first met, and she came to my job, and before I clocked in, we got it in, in the parking lot right there. So I'll just. Yeah.
It's something adventurous about those type of quickies, because you like taking that risk, and it's like it's really fun. What do you guys think about porn? You guys watch porn?
I still watch porn.
I don't watch porn.
I don't anymore. Now I used to have a legitimate problem but not anymore.
I like to make porn. I like to make my own porn.
That's hot. That's hot. I'm not really into porn like that. Like I've never been addicted to porn, but I did used to watch it. But the kind of porn that I like is a little different than a lot of females. And my dude used to have a porn addiction before we met, so we don't watch it together, you know. But we have talked about making our own. But yeah, I'm not really too big on it, like, because I'd rather be doing it, like, and like as far as masturbation is concerned, like masturbating to porn, I'll just close my eyes in my imagination. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What was that shot fired for?
Because I agree.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Paul G.
I'm sorry, what's that?
What's your views on porn? What's your views on porn? Watch porn. Do you watch porn?
Yeah, I watch porn. I still watch porn. I mean, I'm really into. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm into this Brazilian lesbian shit right now. That shit.
What is Brazilian lesbian? What are you talking about?
Brazilian lesbians.
It's a type.
Yeah, they.
Like,
Well, let me. I'll say this.
What makes
They're
them
not
different
just-
from America?
Well, that's what I'm trying to get to. It's not just Brazilian lesbian. It's a type of Brazilian. I'll tell y'all this. Look up MFX or new MFX, Brazilian lesbian sex, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
I'm scared to look this up.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's all kind of crazy banana shit. It's like, wow. Like these women, like one is where they slap women. They slap each other and make them lick their vaginas and ass and all that shit. I mean, these women are like fucking. These women are fucking hostile. They're fucking brutal with it.
What is happening? What is happening?
They hostile.
These broads need to be arrested. Charges. It's crazy, man.
But what's sexy about that?
Because I like aggressive women. So
okay.
And I like when women take control like that. Like because I'm a switch, right? I'm not a dom and I'm not a sub. I'm a switch. I can relate to
that. I'm both.
Right. So when I see female doms, this shit is like, yo, I want that.
Hey, I'm gonna have to. That gave me an idea for a show too, because I want to have a show breaking down the different roles, like you said, the dom, the sub, the switch, that type. Because I think people get misconceptions about those things. You know what I mean? And so I think it'll be cool to do a Fetish Friday on that, as well as that lifestyle, if y'all with me.
Yeah, because I can dominate and I can be submissive, but I will tell you that I'm more of a submissive type because of, like I explained earlier, operating in my masculinity for so long, on survival mode for so long, and having to be the one to take care of everything and make things happen. It just feels good to me to relinquish all control, you know. But I'm a balanced person, so I mean, I can dominate, and I enjoy dominating too, if that's what my partner enjoys.
That's what's up.
But I like contraptions and shit. Like I went to a place, and now I'm telling my business.
That was the next question. What's your favorite sex toy? You just go on with your contraption. I said that was my next question.
So I went to this place called the well, I won't say the name of it, but this place in Las Vegas, and it was it was like a swingers place, and they had different rooms with different themes and stuff, and they had a BDSM room, and they had like some shit where you get like handcuffed to this like wooden thing and like to your ankles and your hands and shit, and uh yeah, I liked being hooked up to that motherfucker. Just like couldn't do shit. Just whatever the fuck. Like it was great. Why am I giggling like this? I think because I'm telling my business, but it is what it is.
I thought you might have been thinking, flashing back to the moment or something. So
yeah, I enjoy that shit.
Right,
like
DMG,
lock
that's
my ass up. Have at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody like that rose thing. I'm not a big fan of that rose. You know what I'm talking about? It's a toy that's way better than that. But I think that's just a fad. Because that's how we met, because I was selling toys, And so I know about the toys. I know about
please do not discount the fucking listen, I'm not even a toy person.
I know, but I'm not shading the rose or whatever.
Are we about to have a rose debate?
It's a toy better than the rose called the Satisfier. And I think it's underestimated because I have a rose and I have a Satisfier. And I'm using my Satisfier because that motherfucker is the bomb. Okay.
That rose, though?
No, trust me, the rose ain't got nothing on the Satisfier.
I'm not a big toy person, so the rose was it for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big toy person at all. Like even being, dealing with women most of my life and stuff like that, I never used the toys and shit. Like we used each other's bodies. You know what I mean? But yeah, that rose thing though, I threw that bitch. I was like, oh, I threw you motherfucker. What was that?
It's not.
Paul is going to give me a heart attack. Paul's going to give me a heart attack for real.
Yo, you said
I saw you, bro. This dude is going to give me a heart attack.
My new friend.
Are you not entertained?
So you said the Satisfier shitting on the rose, Meika?
Man, it been doing that. And that's, to me, the rose. And let me just show the screen so you can see what I'm talking about, the Satisfier. This been out with the rose. It's better than the rose. And this is just a small one. This ain't even the regular one. But this toy, it super passes the rose. It has like 9-10 different functions. It's way better. It's way better. The rose don't even do half of what it does. I have the rose, I have the original rose, and I have this, but I have the Satisfier with the
it's cold.
Huh?
I thought you were calling it a pacifier.
No. So this Satisfier, the one that looked like a penguin, is the best one. I like this one. I have this one. I also have
that just seemed too outlandish for me.
Oh, girl. I'm telling you. But it's another Satisfier that I have also where it has a dildo attached to it as well. Our vibrator attached to it, I guess.
See, all that penetrating and all of that with the toy, I ain't with all that shit.
I am with that.
And then it's like women be talking about desensitizing their clits and all of that. Like, my shit is in perfect working order. Like, I don't have all of that to do. Like, human is or myself, I'm not gonna desensitize myself. Like, I feel like that shit is cool to play with toys and all of that stuff, but this shit is too mechanical for me. Real shit. The rose though, see that them 4 or 5 hard years of singleness and not wanting to connect with another human for healing myself and things like that, and not sharing my soul with nobody. Mm-hmm. That goddamn rose.
Yeah, I say no for me. But what I will say, toys are not meant to be used on a daily basis or regularly. They're used to add spice to your relationship or spice to your life. Now, if a motherfucker just using that stuff, like too much of anything ain't good for you. So if a person just using that stuff all the time over and over and over again, it's definitely gonna cause some problems. Okay. There's no reason why a person should be using a dildo or a vibrator or whatever every single day or all
Yeah, I
the time.
can't relate to that. Like to me, it's like you like a fiend. You know what I'm saying? It's like another addiction. You know, something else to distract you away from yourself type shit. Overindulging in anything to me is a sign of something deeper going on. And I'm not about to mutilate my damn body on some sex freak shit. You know what I mean?
Right. And
Hey,
I found out.
if I can, I just want to salute my brother Paul G
Mhm.
and myself for just being able to bear witness to this conversation. Y'all ladies, continue.
No, because it's a toy that my friend had me look up, and I was like, "What the hell is this now?" And I was in the toy selling business for a very long time, and I never heard of this toy before. And I don't know if I want to show it to y'all because it's a little explicit.
Go ahead.
No, I can't show it because it's too explicit.
Oh.
But I'm gonna tell you what it's called.
They got men toys and men are going wild over the stuff that I've been hearing about.
It's called a sounding rod. Now, DMG, you got Google.
Oh, the thing that goes inside of the pee hole?
I'm like, what man?
What the fuck?
I was like, that gotta hurt, right? Like, do it not hurt? I don't know. Google it, DMG. Google it.
Hey, you know what I just recently dealt with, and the whole enema and all. No. That's
but it goes inside of your pee hole.
Right. That's
that's
know what.
Right.
That reminds me
of
going to the
put it on the
clinic,
screen.
and that's not a
So
good feeling.
Just imagine a long, thin, metal-looking rod that you stick inside of your pee hole.
Now,
Yeah,
I
you
can try
talking
like
about
kind of show y'all a little bit, but I don't want to show
you
too
talking
much.
about.
No,
It sound like you.
don't show it. I'm looking at it, Meika.
Look at their responses to hearing about it.
It sound like it sound like y'all talking about going.
People have some wild shit that they are into.
That sounds like you talking about going to the clinic where they put that Q-tip in your pee hole to see if you got chlamydia or something.
This is
That's
worse.
uncomfortable. Hell no.
This is worse. Like
Yeah.
what kind of?
I'm not judging nobody for what they like because, like I said, my fetish is sexual liberation. But my thing is like, how the hell do you even discover that that's something that you like? When men look at how they can't take it. They cannot take the conversation, just the topic. So imagine like what type of shit, what place do you have to go to even discover that you like something being stuck in your pee hole as a man when it's so uncomfortable for the men?
Look at them.
They can't take it.
Look at them. Look at their face.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Look, it's still happening.
They hurt. God dang it. I was hurting too.
Like how can you?
They can't get over it.
Yeah. You would bring up some. This is what I mean by you having these shock factors and shit, shock value. Like, look at these men; they're traumatized just from you bringing up.
Like Meika, what for real? Nah, Meika, for real.
We was smiling. We was talking about pleasure. They was intrigued about bearing witness to the conversation about openness, about toys and all of that. Then you brought this shit up.
You messed up my whole situation over here, Meika. Like you got, like I'm sitting a certain type of way now.
Does it not go with the conversation? We talk about
Baby,
bullshit, right?
you know how I speak to you. We speak often, and I speak in energy.
Mhm.
What this is what I mean by energetic shifts and how we was having a flow, right? And then here we go with some old bullshit. That's how I feel,
What did he say?
and they agree.
Somebody say I like anal beads.
Those are awesome.
Somebody say. Let's see.
What the hell?
Y'all know what anal beads is? Paul know. He a Cancer.
Well,
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
said, "Who's the dude with all the shoebox?" You know, goddamn well, I ain't no dude. You try to be a troll.
Oh wow.
Hi. I hope you having a wonderful day.
Wow.
Somebody want advice, huh? I don't know about that. There's a lot of trolls in this chat, DMG.
I see.
Hi,
I see.
so
But let's continue, Mika. Let's continue with it.
I'm continuing. Where did all these things come from? Because they just popped up on my screen.
I have no idea. That's why I looked. I was like, wait a minute, we got how many people? Okay.
There's some weird comments too. Anyways,
no energy.
would you ever use a potato? I can show my toys. Yes, I can. I can show you some toys, but I don't sell them anymore. Let me.
Maybe you should start back.
Uh, See, the way I was going with that business, I was trying to promote love and intimacy and things of those natures with the toys. And then my partner, he just wanted to sell the toys, but I wanted it to be more about um uh you know being in love with each other and having a good time and helping people develop
Create a workshop and
that
events
type of thing.
where you can teach the people, and you can but if you have access, that's the stream of revenue. People can just order the toys from you. You don't have to do presentations like that, but then you can throw events. It's just another stream, and it's a way of you teaching. It's a way of you spreading love. It's not a bad thing at
Right.
all. You should think about it.
So yeah, so I did parties where when they had the ladies night parties or whatever, the girls parties or whatever, and I would come to their house and I would show the toys and I wouldn't show how they work like on me, but I would show how they work like and what you can do with them and how you can get your best intimacy, and then we talk sex questions and we play games and stuff like that. But after a while, it was just too much to deal with. People just, Anyways, moving forward, I had some more questions. These, I don't know if it's the internet over here or what. Okay, we asked that one. What about sex with the lights on or lights off? Which one do you prefer? And you guys can answer these questions in the chat too. Do you guys like sex with the lights on or lights off?
I prefer
I
moonlight.
actually like it with the lights on because I love looking at the faces my wife makes.
I would say I prefer moonlight. Not totally dark, but if it lights on, lights off, it don't matter. But at night, I would prefer moonlight.
I heard the fuck out of that, Paul.
Shout out.
I wonder where these does this come from your page?
Nah, I think that might be. I don't. That must be your channel.
Can't be mine.
'Cause
Weird looking people.
I'm looking at Paradigm Shift. I only got 3 viewers right now.
Let me go look.
This is a good ass show.
Well, while y'all doing that, I'll say this. Another thing that turns me on when I'm having sex with a woman is just looking in her mouth. I said it. Looking in her mouth while we fucking. Y'all open your mouth and y'all got that. Talking
Did you
about
really
this.
just make this up?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
I just,
What happened?
that's on your channel, Mika.
yeah.
Oh, boy, you a mess.
It's not even
Saying,
streaming
man.
to my channel right now. I don't know what's going on.
I'm streaming it to your channels. So 23 of those viewers are yours.
Yeah, I know. I told a couple of my friends, and I know they came to watch to your Meika Watch YouTube channel, Meika.
Oh wow.
You ain't know I was streaming it to your channel?
I don't see it. Like when I go to my channel, I don't see it. But yeah, these just came out the blue. I don't know who these be. This is some bots or something. I don't know what's going on. There's some real weird shit. I don't know who.
Oh, goodness gracious, Paul, you got me kicking. Good gracious.
Do it again, Paul. Will she do what? Do it again, Paul. Will she do what now? Paul. Oh, he not gonna do it. Do y'all ever just rock your hips to side with your feet spread apart to feel
Just
your
listen
nuts?
to the playback. Listen to the playback, Mika.
No, I want to hear you say.
He don't want to do it now. He want to act shy.
Oh, I ain't shy. You know,
That was a real moment, though. That shit was funny. It was funny, though.
that okay, here it is. That
I can't believe he did it again.
something about when a woman does that turns me the fuck on, man. I'm gonna tear this ass up.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You guys are hilarious.
Are you not entertained?
This is a good ass
Are
show.
you not entertained?
Interesting show.
Is this not why you are here?
Okay, can somebody explain to me what teabagging is? 'Cause I heard this term a couple of times.
Girl, it's the ball sack, dropping the ball sack in a woman's mouth. Teabag that hoe.
Yeah,
Come on,
teabagging.
come on, Mika. You know what it is. Stop it.
What's it? The balls in the mouth?
That's funny. Cause I never gave a fuck about balls. Like until now, since I'm in love with a man. Like what the fuck are they there for? They even got them on the sex toys for the women. Why are they there? Now I love him so much. I love his balls. I love everything about him.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm gonna start having to block some of these.
Drop them bitches on my eyelash. Oh.
One of Mika bots said I'm a low budget Charlemagne.
Right. Don't keep calling me a man. Well, a whole bunch of shit. I know I don't look like no goddamn.
Hey, let me drop one of clues.
Who's to say that Charlemagne is high quality?
I mean, who's to say Charlemagne ain't a high budget DMG? I mean, look.
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean.
I'm gonna drop one of clues.
This is what happened. I started sharing. Right, we were on a live. I started sharing it to people in my phone, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, all of these dingo things start coming up, and I'm like, "Who are these people?" Like none of these people is following me. I know they're not.
That's funny.
So somebody like my friends list must have shared this to some weird shit to do this because I don't even know what's going on right now.
It's all good. Let's
you
continue.
should have streamed it to my page too.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it.
I didn't think about that. I'm just pulling up.
Yeah, you could when we first started, or you can still do it, but it's probably too late because we all the way in the game. And we
That's all right. I'm tripping. This a good
one. Shout out to my brother Black Lion Supreme. He cracking up in the chat.
Crazy.
Look, he came in talking about what in the name of Christ is going on, DMG. That is hilarious.
It's Fetish Friday. It's Fetish Friday. We talking about ball sacks on eyelashes.
Man.
Wait, first of all, now I need to address this. Highlight this one, the Sam R person, DMG. Talking about y'all are immature, grown ass people talking
I
nasty
don't
in
even know where it's at.
here.
Well, here
Oh,
you go tapping into the low vibrational comments. What is the point of giving this
I
shit
have to address
energy?
this. Sir,
All
you
you have to
are
do is tap the button and not watch the people
uh,
who you consider to be immature.
no, sir, ma'am, or whatever you are. It's immature
Up
to
your
think,
morals.
sir, ma'am. It's immature to think that sex is immoral
How
because
you get here?
exactly if your daddy didn't bust a nut, your ass wouldn't be here, sir, ma'am.
sorry,
So
man.
get out of here.
Look, and I don't understand how a grown person who is hopefully engaging in a healthy sexual relationship would have a problem with people talking openly about sex. Like,
Well,
because
that's what you just said. A person
it,
who's having a healthy sexual relationship. They don't know nothing. Listen, pay attention to the question and pay attention to the energy behind it. And pay
I,
attention to the last comment. Up your morals. Whose morals? You're only
Morals. I'm
responsible for
in my morals.
exercising your
I'm
morals,
doing
love.
everything with my husband because I can do
right.
that because his body belongs to me.
Have I mentioned sex with somebody besides my wife?
Have I
So
So
mentioned sex with somebody besides my partner that I'm in a committed relationship with?
have
Have you
Paul mentioned
mentioned?
sex with somebody besides his wife? Meek, like, so why what are you talking about our morals for? Like that
I
that
think
didn't,
he was having some dirty thoughts by what we were saying, and he started feeling
yeah,
guilty.
He don't have
yeah,
access to explore or to express his sexuality within himself. And
that's
so
what it is.
that's why I said pay attention to what he said and pay attention to especially that last comment about morals. Because you probably the one who wants that ride up their dick up. You know what I'm saying? So we don't leave you to that shit. And Carrie and Mika don't get no more energy to that type of stuff. Like get the fuck out of here.
I, because this is
Our
something that
genitals are happy on this panel. All of us have happy genitals.
well, I
Right.
did want to give that some energy because me being a woman of God and a strong believer in the Most High, I hate the fact that they make it so taboo to have an open discussion about something that's so natural. You know
But
what I'm
it's okay because they're the ones walking with hate. They're the ones who have an issue with what somebody else have going on in their life. They're the one who chose to tune into a program that specifically says that it's a fetish show. Who got the issues here?
he was looking for some weird, some really weird fetishes, and we ain't giving him what he wants. He probably wants.
Well, I mean, the show, I mean, he can comment on what it is that he wants to discuss or whatever the case may be. But as far as coming in and tapping in and trying to degrade somebody or telling us to up our morals and things like that, like, dude, you gotta line with yourself. Go on and sit in the dark and listen for Jesus or whoever it is that gives you
Can,
you know what I'm
can I
saying?
give
Your
my two
values
cents
or your
about that?
moral code. You
Go
know?
ahead,
Can I give
Paul.
here's my 2 cents about somebody that says that.
My
What you
business was
eat
happy.
don't make me shit, and I really could care less about your opinion. But
Exactly.
anybody
I
watching the
mean, he's
show,
entitled to
I
it.
don't. I don't care about any. Listen, I've had these conversations in back chats. I had these conversations at work. I have these conversations, and there's always somebody that is going to put my shit under a microscope and judge it. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. I
Yeah.
honestly don't give a shit.
Yeah. That's why I told Mika don't even get no energy. The energy that we're spending discussing it right now is feeding him with his high moral compass.
Thanks.
So,
Thanks.
like I said, if all four of our genitals are happy and we're okay with our moral standard and our moral code, then listen, I'm unmoved, unbothered, and yeah, I'm gonna keep on talking about nut sacks on my eyelashes because that's what I choose to do.
Right, right. I don't go
If
to.
it's
I
bothering
don't.
you, move around.
Right. That's like me going to a gay LGBTQ show, listening to them talk, and then trying to degrade them. I don't listen. I don't care what they do, so I don't listen to
But
them.
But you done showed up for it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't give a damn what they talking about. I don't want to hear that shit or see it. So I don't give a fuck.
Right. If it does not apply, let it fly and keep on
This is what
passing
I
the
mean by
vibe.
energy. Meika, this is what I mean by energy. We've been in a great energy, energetic vibe. Like we're having a good time, and then you give energy to someone with the low vibrational frequency to intercept the vibe and the flow of all of our essences together. You understand what I mean? This is what I speak to you when I speak energy to you. This is what I mean.
Look what
Do
my
not
man,
acknowledge that shit. Move
look what my man
around.
on the screen, and that's a
Somebody
If
fact.
you
say
don't feed them, they're gonna starve.
somebody said they bet you smell like cocoa butter. Goddess
They
on
mad. They mad. Y'all not having a
Who?
drama. Oh,
Frank White. He think he
They
keep
both
talking
who
about
smell like cocoa butter?
yeah. That's a good smell, ain't it? I thought that was a compliment. Am I wrong?
Shea butter.
Oh, they flirt with you in the comments. But
Thank you. That's a compliment.
yeah, so I'm not too stuck on that, but I did want to address it because like going forward, I'm always going to match what I say with scripture at some point in the future. So when people start talking about that morality stuff, those are what I call those pseudo Christians or pseudo religious folks or whatever. They really don't have a moral compass. They don't even read the book they so-called claim to be a part of. You feel what I'm saying? Because if they read it, they know all this stuff and more is in there. All of this. Okay. The marriage bed is undefiled. Best believe that. Yeah, the dude said he think you fine, girl. Frank White. But anyways,
Okay, honey, inbox me.
let's move on. You guys.
Mika, that was your cue to be like, girl, shut the fuck up. No? Okay.
No, I was gonna say that. I would never say. Well, I might
I'm
say
talking
that
about
when I'm.
inbox me.
Yeah, inboxer.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I need you.
No, don't. That's the point. Come on, Mika.
I need your social media goddess because I'm inbox you.
I'm not even gonna allow that to happen. I'm cock blocking right there though. I got the cock block.
Fucking hater.
Oh,
What's going
goodness.
on here? Where do you like? And this is for Goddess Honest, I guess, because I know y'all. I don't know how this going. Well, it could go for both ways.
Oh, I got a
It could go
specific question.
but when your partner uh comes or whatever, where do you like for them to come? Like, do you mind if she came all over your mouth, Paul and DMG and Goddess Honest? Where would you like for your man to come?
Yes, I want her to come in my
Who's
mouth,
going first?
my
Paul.
face.
Let
You
Paul go
you
first.
know, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um m- I don't mind the taste of a woman's nectar. I don't mind having it on my face. I don't mind having it on my chest. I love it. Um
I understand
I've
that.
had experience. I've had experiences where women squirted and I went bananas behind it. You know. Yeah. Some people call it piss, right? And they like to make that joke. And guess what? I'll call it pee. You can call it whatever you want to call it. I like it. If you say that nigga drink pee, oh well, I'm drinking pee. Whatever you call it, I love the taste of it.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
She
trying to
done
find.
got the hell on.
Huh? No,
Oh, I thought you left. Hi.
I'm trying to find a chair because I keep sitting on this damn ground and my legs keep going to sleep. Jesus Christ. I don't like sitting on this ground. I'm at my family house, so I'm in the closet for quietness. And I'm not at home where I could be at my desk. Anyways, so what was the question again? What did you
Where do
say?
we want to come?
Yeah.
I prefer. I said I prefer her to come in my mouth.
Okay, where do you like to come on her?
Wherever I would like to come on a woman. I don't know. It just depends on the mood, you know. It really depends on how I'm feeling. So it could be any part you name, you know, hair, mouth, face, ass, stomach, whatever. It just depends, you know.
I need to find me a chair soon, y'all.
Are you not entertained?
I might end up just taking this outside, but DMG.
So when it comes to well, the first question was, where do I like her to come? Am I right?
Yes.
And my man Paul said, and what was your answer?
Where you been?
I said I prefer for her to come in my mouth. But, you know, again, you know, she might want to just, you know, come on my chest or on my on me, you know, on dick. You know, she might want to come on my loin, you know, right there in your loins or some shit. But I prefer it in my mouth.
What's going on, DMG? What you doing, bro?
That's my
I ain't need to
shit.
play that much,
That
but
is my shit,
I
DMG.
second that emotion.
That is my shit, dog. I love that song.
I, second, I second my man's emotion in where he wants her to come in my mouth, on my face, anywhere where I can lap it up like a good boy. That's where I want her.
Yeah, I want to wear it in.
Give me life.
Yeah, I want to wear it in my. I want to wear it in my goatee for when I go to work. I can still smell it.
You want to still have the smell of the goatee?
I'm trying. Look, I'm trying to tell you, it's no shave November. I'm finna grow a nice lush beard, and I every time when I got it going, I could just all night long afterwards. I could still inhale her. So, man,
right.
It is what it is. But as where I like to come, it's all, like as long as I've been with her for 30 plus years, it's inside of her.
That is so beautiful.
It's the greatest place on earth.
So you like to come inside her?
Absolutely.
Okay. What about you, Goddess Honest? Where do you want to come and go?
Well, when I was with women, of course, in my mouth. But now that I'm with a man, he practiced semen retention.
Oh,
he practiced what?
Semen retention. He holds his life force in with him and brings it back up, and recycles his life force, his sexual energy. And so he come, but he don't ejaculate. He holds that shit and keeps his life force energy. So, but however, we go through stages where you have to release or something like that shit ain't even cool. Mm-hmm. You got to release that shit. And so when he do, I would like it. You know, I would like to eat them kids. Like swallow them motherfuckers. I would like to like see a cum show, like shoot it in my face and shoot it. But
that was the next question.
But I don't want him to spill his seeds, so I still ingest it, but I'm not ingesting it inside of my vaginal canal because we're not trying to procreate right now. Like you know what I'm saying? That's not our thing. So, yeah, and I personally, I don't want cum inside of me unless I'm procreating.
Yeah,
so I swallow them. I prefer to swallow them.
That was gonna be my next question. Like, do you guys prefer for the woman to swallow a spit? But I didn't get to answer the question myself. But I'm gonna just go on and ask y'all: do y'all prefer, or does it matter?
I prefer to swallow them because I'm in gratitude of him gifting me with his life source energy. So I prefer to swallow them instead of letting them spill like waste his life source. Get the fuck out of here with that. Like I'm in gratitude of him gifting me with the release. And you get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Do you?
I mean, you're happy with what you have, right? That's what you said.
I'm
Is there no one
grateful
else?
because Archer, we on some spiritual shit, and I'm grateful
Is there
that
no
he
one
will
else?
gift me with his life source energy.
Oh, okay.
Although he not letting off in order for us to procreate, but instead of letting it spill over, I'm grateful that he's gifting me in the first place. But yes, I'm gonna swallow that shit so that I can use his life source energy for whatever it is that I'm cultivating within me. You
Well,
give me
all
it
right.
ain't just like,
Amen.
oh, where do I want the nut? Like it ain't about to get spilled the fuck over. Especially when you don't even release it in the first fucking place.
Yes, Paul. Paul, when you're not talking, just keep that thing on mute because it makes a whole echo. And I might be a stickler on that because it be irritating my ears like really bad. But and I couldn't really hear what Goddess was saying.
Well, I was just gonna just applaud her for her honesty. That's all. But go ahead.
Sure, sure, no problem. I'm just saying like
God is
um
honest.
when
Thank
she
you.
somebody can just keep okay. Anyways, uh I was gonna ask you guys that, but now I'm kind of curious about how do you guys feel about facials? DMG.
I mean, it's not a big deal to me. It's if that's what she want, that's what she get. But
Mm,
if that ain't what she want, then it ain't a big deal to me either way.
okay, Paul.
The same. Whatever she want, if that's what she want, I have no problem with it.
Okay, Goddess honest. Did she freeze up? Oh,
Um, it's some old nasty type shit, but like I said, when it dealing with my God, like I'm not gonna spill that semen over. I'm gonna ingest them motherfuckers because it's a gift to me. Like I said, for him to give me his life source energy. So I'm not. I mean, it's nice to an idea or whatever. Like I wouldn't mind it if I wasn't so grateful for the gift. You on mute, Meika. Oh,
I
but
love
yeah.
your choice
What
of
do y'all
words,
think about
goddess.
semen retention and life force energy and what do y'all think as men?
I
I
think I
wanted to, if I may, I wanted to commend the brother for one thing because you mentioned that he dealt with a porn addiction, and I feel like for him to practice that because I consider that a discipline, and so for him to go
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah. He's very disciplined.
that manner of discipline, that to me is commendable in and of itself. But I am kind of curious about the practice. I would have to kind of look into it to put it into any kind of practice of my own.
Yeah, you
But
got to train
I'm
yourself. Like, yeah, that's some. Like, yeah, he's disciplined in a motherfucker, and I respect it. I respect him on so many different levels because of that. And it teaches me a lot of discipline and yeah, it adds to my life. Being involved with him on this level, and watching him live and practice extreme discipline and in other areas of his life too. Like you're right, it's commendable as hell. Gratefully, I'm such an open and free spirit and like I'm not one of those women that took offense. Like, oh, you're not gonna come. I need you to come. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, like, all right, because hell, I'm benefiting greatly. Like, I get dogged out, I get sessions and shit. Like, it don't fucking stop until the fuck I say, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, his whole goal is to go in for me. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, I had to get to a point with him where I told him, like, you know, you got to release that shit, like sometimes or whatever the case may be. And when we develop this thing with each other to where, okay, we get bouts of for a minute when we getting it in or whatever for a week or two, he letting the fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Meika, I think Meika's still on mute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm on mute.
I
That's my husband right now. I'll be right back, you guys.
I just want to say I want to learn that discipline. Brother Brody spoke on that a few times, but my problem is, yeah, my issue with that
Where he
is,
at? I thought he was supposed to be on this show tonight.
I sent them the link.
yeah, I don't know, but for me, I'm just like addicted to the feeling of releasing. You know, it's like I don't know, but I need to. I have tried to learn that, but I don't have that discipline. But I think it's something I need to actually focus on because I think that not only
Yeah, you can
helps you
anything,
sexually,
you can apply everything
but it
with
also can
practice.
help you. It's also a discipline. If you can do that sexually, imagine what I could do in my normal day to day life. You know,
Exactly.
with
That's why I say
discipline.
discipline in several
You know,
areas. Like that's a
yeah,
real superpower of his. But he orgasm, he just don't release.
But that see, I tell men this, and they y'all and Paul in particular can tell me if he think I'm wrong. Like people say, you know, we know women can be multi-orgasmic, but I say men are multi-orgasmic. Like when you once and I'm saying this for as a layman and just so the general person can understand it. When you shoot, you don't every time you shoot, you feel it. It ain't no one time and then you like okay, it's like three, four, five, and every time you like whoa,
right, right.
whoa. You
It's
know what
not
I'm
like, yeah,
saying?
it's not that. Oh, I'm used to this.
He's
It's
also that,
always
but he knows
an
how to
excitement.
not release. He trained
Okay.
himself to not release and to pull that energy back up, back into himself. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but every time you guys ejaculate, you taking time off of your lifespan. That's what life source energy.
Right. And
Wow.
it lowers I think it has
So
something to
you
do
a
with
bitch porn
dopamine
and you
too.
jacking off, or you fucking a gang of bitches and you out here hoeing and just ejaculating all day, all night, all the time. You putting a shortage on your damn life.
Hey y'all. Um
We can,
I
as women, we can orgasm all day, every day, and that shit ain't gonna fuck with us. But it fuck with y'all.
I'm gonna really need y'all to come back and do these shows because I ain't got long. Given what the sister just said, I ain't gonna be with y'all too much longer. So I really need y'all to come in and get these because I need y'all to hear me on that.
Okay.
Because yeah,
In all fairness, DMG, check this out. You are married to a goddess who pours like her endless, infinite amount of pure, genuine, loving life source energy into you every day. So you might have a supply of some shit that other people don't have access to that might be able to balance out and level out your longevity. You understand what I'm saying? In all fairness, you might have one up.
shout out to my set putting her saw back together every day after the world tear me apart.
Shell. And so it is.
Hey, look, Black Lion say Facts, DMG. I don't want my man.
I don't want to leave that.
Body Cam Unleashed say, do y'all read the comments? Yeah, we read them. What are we missing?
If somebody say I can't see it because I'm on StreamYard. I'm not on the actual YouTube page. I can't see no comments.
I'm gonna pull it up because I think he got some questions for you. If you want to even get into this,
my spirit decided if it resonated now.
Okay. So yeah, that's not something
back into a bladder, not back into the testes. Tell him to stop. Great. Suggestion. That's all I gotta say. That.
Okay. And then he get this one is really kind of
does he pinch it when he's coming, or does he not ejaculate at all? For the most part, he does not release the semen, and he goes through the whole orgasm and everything. Sometimes you gotta stand up and like hold that shit back and everything like that. Like it's it's epic for me to even see him hold it back. You know what I'm saying? But no, for the most part, he does not release it, but he does. We'll go through like a couple of weeks to where I'm like, you got to let it out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not healthy not to release it, because after a while of doing it, when you want to bust the nut, you trained your body and your brain so good that the ejaculation will not come out. So we just go through bouts where I'll say every maybe 6 months or so, he'll be letting it off for me for a couple of weeks straight or whatever, and then go back to withholding it.
Wow. Okay.
But he has orgasms. He does bust nuts, but he do not let the ejaculation come out. So he does experience he does edging also. So if y'all know what that is.
Are you dating Brody?
No, I'm not.
Everything you describe sounds like Brody. I'm just saying.
You was about to blow my mind. I was like, wait.
A lot of gods that practice semen retention. It's a lot of gods who have mastered it and who practice it and understands the spiritual benefits from it, and also the physical benefits of it. Because, like I said, every time y'all bust a nut, y'all taking minutes and shit up off of your lifespan.
I don't know how true that is.
I agree with it. I mean,
no problem, sir. Body cam.
We're gonna have to get these shows in. I was telling Paul G and the Goddess, I'm gonna need them to come back next week and the week after that, because based on what my sister said, I ain't gonna be with y'all too long. So I'm a
what
I told you that you have a fucking benefit of having a goddess who pours into you. So she is balancing out the stuff you feel.
I look at it differently. I think that it's the opposite. I think that when you do, but I don't think you should spill your seed. But I think that when you do ejaculate within a female, that enhances your life.
Okay.
So I look at it differently.
Wait a minute now. I gotta pop my collar in. I might be around for a good little minute then. If that's the case, y'all hold up. I don't know what to believe, because both of y'all seem very knowledgeable, and I'm confused.
My thing is, what do you feel for yourself? What timeline do you choose to be on?
It's gonna be one or the other though for me.
Stick around as long as the fuck you want to, but it's a given. It's like scientific fact. It's given facts and knowledge that when you out here just spilling your seeds over and shit like that, like, you know, you are taking away. Men are affected differently than women. Like we can have 1,000 million gazillion multiple orgasms and living to be motherfucking 100 with no fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? But men, that's your life source. So you're physiologically different. You know what I mean? And so
I agree.
Can I
I
interject
agree.
real quick on that before I forget? So, what the brother Brody, which I got a bone to pick with you, Brody, if you're watching this, because your ass supposed to be here right now.
It's
That's
okay, bro. See you next week, boo boo.
but Brody talks about transmutation. I mean, transmutation. What is it called?
Transmutation or
Is
something.
it
Yeah.
transmutation? So typically, if you spill a seed and it's going nowhere, fine. But if you're spilling seed inside your woman and you constantly going inside that woman, that life force is being cycled within you guys. You get what I'm saying? So
That's what I was telling Brody.
huh?
I mean, not
Yeah.
Brody, DMG. That's what I was saying. I said that he have an advantage because he's spilling his seed into a woman who loves him and that pours into him every day. So that might balance out. You understand what I'm saying? That might have him on a higher playing field than these men out here just spilling their seeds all over the place, or just jacking off, masturbating, being addicted to porn, all of that type of shit, just spilling their seed over into nothingness.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I would
I
I
get
would
what
I
you're
would
saying.
venture to say if I can, I would venture to say that masturbation may lead to a man shortening his life because um if let how can I put it? Um when you're with your when a man and woman are together, maybe when you're young, you're having sex all the time, but at some point you're not always having sex, right? But if you don't have anyone, you're probably going to jack off quite a bit, and you're going to spill seed very often. And I think that in itself it is tied to what sister's saying about losing, because actually, even if matter of fact, even with when you're having sex with a woman, I would say you're still pouring your life force into someone, because
On an
even if a
energetic
woman does
level,
not get, hold
1000%.
on, because not every time a woman is pregnant, and especially if she's at a point where the children are not coming, you're still pouring yourself into that woman. And as men,
Absolutely.
I think for why a couple of reasons why men might die before women is because of losing that life force. We're
Absolutely.
inclined to
It's a fact.
fucking
It's a fact.
let it go all the time. We're always wanting to let it go. I remember the first time I discovered masturbating. I get home from school and I was in that room. I didn't want to go outside. I was tired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I think I had carpal tunnel by the time I was 18. But
You know what I'm saying? I
it's
found them
like
books.
exactly. But I think I was joking, but I think like I love that analogy of a set putting a saw back together, because like I tell people all the time, hey, black women been doing that since time immemorial. The world tore black men apart every day, and that black woman put us back together again every single day.
Absolutely.
I'm
For
stealing that from you, brother. I'm stealing that. I like that.
hey, take it, my brother, take it. Look, and this the thing. The part of the story that people miss is the sister was on the run from Sutek, who killed her husband. She on the run because she a threat. She the queen, so she under duress. And black women, just like she was under duress, are always under duress. But they still put us back together every day. They got arrows in their back, just like we do, and they pulling them out our back before we even get a chance to put them out.
Absolutely.
That's the realest thing I've ever seen in my life. So when I see that story, everybody like, oh, Kim, it ain't this and Kim, it ain't that. And it ain't gotta be. But that analogy right there, you can't get around it.
Exactly, because it applies to us in a modern day. You see all the, the ways of the world, and right now we seeing the ramifications of all of the things that were formed against us. We seen the results of that with the children being raised in fatherless homes, and the mothers doing things on their own, and they still now they don't have no respect for men because they didn't have to be the damn man, and then they then now they dragging and dogging the man. It's like we're right now seeing the results of the ramifications, but at the end of the day and at the beginning of any day, the woman is still in the position that she's dealing with today will still pour into the young God. No matter what. You see them dogging and dragging their baby daddies, all this fuckboy ass nigga, all this. Yeah, but guess what? You still about to heal that nigga on up. You still got energy inside of your ass to beat him. You ain't turning that nigga away. I don't give a fuck how the fuck he look out here, how you trans shit or whatever. You still gonna love on that man. You loving him through this shit still.
Look, and even while even for the ones who so far gone that they continue to hate him. They continue to dog him out to anybody that'll listen. They still,
but behind closed doors, she got her sewing kit.
Yeah, that's what I was just. If she actually a good mother outside of how she feel about that man, she's still loving that man if she loving his kids. So you can say whatever you want to about him and how you feel about him. You still loving him because that's him that you had. Mm-hmm. So if we gotta figure that thing out because
it goes back to healing. It goes back to healing and learning how to love ourselves, and you know what I'm saying. That's necessary. You cannot skip that part. So it goes for us to be able to be honest. Hence, God is honest. You got to be able to be honest with yourself. Because at the end of the day, the black woman, she wants the black man to be in that household and lead that household, but she's angry and upset because he's not. But she's not angry at herself. For no reason in the world. She can't look at herself and say, well, what am I doing to add or subtract from the situation? She can't do that. And so the anger is what's leading her. So now we're walking and we're coming, everything that we do and everything that we breathe and everything that we touch, we coming from a place of pain. We're not angry black women. We are hurt black women. And we want the black man to be there with us. And that's just the bottom line. But how the fuck do we get to that place? We got to look in the mirror. We got to be honest with ourselves, and we got to face our own truths, and that's the part that we cannot skip, And so that's how the hell we here where we at. Then the black man out here got to fight the world, got to fight. Everything is a goddamn fight. Then he come home. You say you love him, but then you beat his ass too.
Hey, sis. I know we
just have church.
Right.
Black Lions.
I know we got.
Huh?
But that was some real steel right there.
Right.
It sounded like we were just in church.
Women are the resources to the life forces, okay? But let's go. I like this question. What about when your woman loves to jack you and tease you until you beg her to let you buzz? She got
I like it. Do you like it?
Baby, buzz. Get that shit out. If you got a buzz, like I always tell people, you are.
Well, but Meika, that's like a fetish, though. That's like it's like edging. It's like taking somebody to the ultimate of desire, and you know what I'm saying, fucking with their temperature. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is a turn on. You know what I mean?
He said that shit fire. I bet it is.
Hey, Black Lion going in. I'm about to inbox my bro the link. Hit him.
I bet that shit's fire. What do you guys think about masturbating in front of your partner? How you?
That's hot. Mutual masturbation.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
That's the bomb.
I have no problem doing it. It's been a. See, I don't. Here's where I am with this conversation, right? I go from all of my experiences.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Where you go? Where you think you going?
I'm not to pee. We've been on here for 2 hours. Shit.
What you got aside this?
Let my friend go handle her business.
And if I gotta come back, if they kick me out, it is what it is.
About to go to shower, but go on about the masturbating in front of each other.
I look at when we have these conversations, I look at my everyone I've had sex with, from the first time to the woman I married, and to, you know, when, to whatever. Uh, I don't have a problem with that. I enjoy it, but I haven't had a lot of women or been with, like, my wife would not do that in front of me. You know what I mean? She wouldn't. I didn't have no problem because I'd want it, and she'd be like, "Well, I don't feel like it, but do what you want to do." You know what I mean? So, I would, but I've never had a woman feel comfortable enough. Yes, I have. That's a lie. Let me stop it. I just thought about somebody. I think it's, that's hot. You know what I'm saying? That's hot to watch someone masturbate, or just sit there and masturbate together. The one I just thought about, she called it bonding. You know, we would sit there and just bond, and not actually have real intercourse. And I mean, there were times we did, but then there were times we just, as she called it, bond. So I think that's hot though.
Okay. DMG, did you want to open up the panel up, because we had the 2 hour mark, and
Yeah, nah, we ain't gonna open up the panel because we I don't know where them weirdos came from. I don't want no shenanigans coming on, but I did send the link to Black Lion if he wanted to come in. But
okay. So do we want to do like some final thoughts, or you want to keep it going?
yeah, we can do final thoughts. I think 2 hours is sufficient. I don't know if we want to keep it 2 hours all the time, or we may go over that, but yeah, for right now, we can go ahead and wrap it up. Who want to close out first?
I think I will, because I really don't. Well,
I did want to ask about hours though, real quick, which I think
Oh
about.
yeah. If you still had something else you want to ask, go ahead.
Would you guys allow a woman to give you a golden shower?
If look, whatever, if my wife want to do something and it's gonna bring her some pleasure, have that.
Well, I'll say this: it's nothing like sitting on the toilet and having a woman straddle you, and she go to pee, and it's like,
You nasty as fuck.
And I mean, it's just like you feel all that warm pee going on right above your penis and down between your loins, and then it's like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm cool.
Are you not entertained?
I can't believe you, Paul.
You better believe it.
Yes, Black Lion will be on next Friday.
Bitch, Jay. How you want to?
Black Lion will be on next Friday, right? DMG next Friday, same time, same bad time.
Next Friday, same time. 10. It'll be 8:00 your time, Black Lion. 10 my time.
So we definitely gonna do this again. You guys subscribe, like, share this live. If you ain't already subscribed to Paradigm Shift, if you ain't already subscribed to Meika Wash on YouTube, and also follow me on Meika Wash. What happened? Oh, the whole effort show. That's on YouTube, and then too, you can follow me on all social media platforms. She wants you to pee on her. Now that's a horse of a different color. I don't know about that one.
See, Meika don't practice reciprocity, y'all. But we gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about that next week. We're gonna talk about that next week. Remember the conversation earlier? We gonna talk about it next week.
Wait, no, you gotta refresh my mind again on that one.
Well,
Girl, you just don't. Girl, it just ain't no all access cracking off with you. Ain't no all access.
That thing you said it's okay to be done to you, but you ain't trying to do it to him.
Lick my groceries.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. They was talking about that in the back when I stood up and went outside for a second. And while they was talking about that shit, all the men was out there like, no. Now I said something wrong with them. To me, with men,
people don't say what they really with outside in the public in the first fucking place. Like shit be going on, but people just don't fucking like to talk about it. That's all.
It's not no penetration going on. You just getting you just getting licked right there. Now I'm not gonna do it.
They be liking the fuck out that shit and be with it for real. They're not gonna talk about it, and that's okay. You don't gotta talk about what you got going on in the goddamn bedroom.
Goddess, wait a minute though. Now Meika say she ain't gonna do it. Now will you'll let it be done to you though, right, Meika?
Oh yes.
But you ain't gonna do it.
Oh no.
You don't practice reciprocity.
I'm doing it.
It's not about reciprocity. If that's what he want to do.
Hold on. What you say, Goddess? What you say?
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I am into sexual liberation. I'm into me and my partner going. It's nothing that I will not do to satisfy you or please you. If it's something that I don't do or that I don't want to do, then I'm gonna tell you to go get it somewhere else. That don't got nothing to do with me.
I'm listening. What are y'all talking about? What is he? What is he doing? Oh shit! Ass is a beautiful thing.
Is there no one else?
You niggas out here eating chitlins but won't eat ass. Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all trying to hang up the damn line, but this is a real important topic, especially because it's being so widely publicized and promoted.
Listen, if my wife like it, it's going down. That's if she say that, I think we should try that, and then after we try it, she say I think we should continue that. It's going down.
But also, if you enjoy it, that's what the fuck. I'm not opposed to doing stuff that you enjoy, as long as you're not hurting nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you enjoy it and make you feel good, what the fuck is the problem with motherfucking doing it?
The only limitation I got is somebody penetrating that particular area. Other than that, look, if she say this gets me to the end of my journey, like other than her feet, her leg, her whole body, her pleasing her is my fetish. So it goes down. Period.
I'm with that. And it's okay if people not with certain things. It's a couple of shits that I'm not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That I just want to do, but I'm not gonna limit my partner from experiencing that. The door is open for you to go and experience that some motherfucking where else. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not here to take nothing off your table.
Right. So basically, what I was saying in response to that is that I'm with a man that don't want that. So I'm okay with that. Because that's something that I would not do. Now, if I ended up with a man,
you don't practice reciprocity.
That's not true. That's not true. First of all, you can't be.
Save it for next week, Meika, because we're gonna have that discussion. Yeah,
you rallied me up at the end. That is not even gonna like you rallied me up now, bro. You try to call me out, you know.
DMG over there being messy.
You see that Cali come out in her. She almost threw up the west side on me. She like, you riling me up now, bro.
There you go, right there.
You say that, you riling me up now, bro. West side? I'm like, oh. Hold up, Meika, my bad. I know you from South Central, man. Listen.
Don't be. Where you from, DMG? Because this is Cali all day, 2 C's all day.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, listen, my favorite artist of any music genre, and I listen to everything, made the song "California Love." So,
okay,
and I'm from St. Louis. So,
okay, Missouri. Okay,
I did that joint on my birthday for karaoke. So, I'm with Callie, but Meika just turned up on me. I felt like the dude in the MGE movie when Suge Knight walked in. I'm
Don't
like,
be trying to tell Russ to hide your head, sir. Please. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's on the platform. If you don't know, follow Goddess Honest. She has a webinar coming up. Goddess Honest. What's the name of the webinar? Look for her on Eventbrite. What's the name of the webinar?
Healing through heartbreak, dealing with grief and loss. That's going to be on November the 19th from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Also, I have a healing group on Facebook called #Be the Love Space Frequency. I also have a VIP group that where we meet every Wednesday at 7 p.m. on Zoom, where you can subscribe to that for monthly fee of $22.22, and it's a healing space for just for people that's on their healing journeys, on their spiritual journeys, to have some other people that relate to you, and also for you to have intimate one-on-one time with me. I have other services, one-on-ones, a 3 and 6 month program. Just hit my DM on Mashika Marks, MASHEKA Marks, MARKS on Facebook for any inquiries, and we can go from there. Thank you.
And you guys
don't forget her future interview with yours truly on Paradigm Shift TV 314. I'm putting up the praying hand.
Oh, I know who to follow now.
People like, is it gonna match my frequency? I'm like, you go.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Don't forget what he said.
After this, you know what I mean? I feel like it can happen. Also check out us on Shooting the Shit Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Central time, and I think Eastern time. Shooting the Shit with Paul G and me Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I'm so glad that I had this opportunity to do this show with you guys. I appreciate everybody's input. You guys are great. Is there anything that you guys want to say at the end of the day?
Check it out, y'all. So me and Meika are gonna be doing this every Friday. We also I'm gonna be doing some things over there on her channel. We're gonna start promoting her channel next week. We're gonna have the links for the Goddess stuff. We're gonna have the links for Meika stuff. We're gonna put them in the chat for y'all to click on and go do what y'all gotta do.
You got my links.
Yes, I
can put it inside of this chat.
After we get off of here, I'm gonna go back to the comments, the regular comments, and I'll post the links there. You guys gotta remind me. My husband is off of work, and I ain't been with my family. I've been here the whole time, so I'm trying. I didn't want to rush it.
What Meika's trying to say is, look, it's time for her to go get it in.
It's time to go. You ain't gotta go.
It's time.
It's time for the prophetess to go boom boom. So we're gonna let her go do that, and y'all know what I'm finna do. I'm finna whip out that honey and put it on them candy coated toes and do my thing. So
what that gas station honey?
What's that?
What kind of honey?
Pure 100%.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about that honey they be talking about.
Oh, no. I ain't there yet. I just turned 47. But trust, if that's what I gotta do, that's what I got to do. But this just regular old honey.
All right, it was pleasure, y'all. I had fun. It was a whole vibe.
Anything?
No doubt.
Yeah. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate this opportunity to get a little more familiar with DMG, Sister Goddess Honest. Definitely, I'm gonna have to get me another phone or get me a headset or something so I can communicate better. I look forward to seeing everybody on Shooting the Shit, and I definitely hope to hook up with DMG and Goddess Honest, and we can all do this again.
Most definitely.
So, and Paul G forgot to mention his future interview on Paradigm Shift TV. I'm putting up the praying hands with him too. So hopefully we'll be having the brother on and we'll talk some stuff and get into some stuff.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, definitely, brother. Definitely.
No doubt.
Definitely.
So yeah, y'all come back and rock with us. As y'all know, as I always say, Craig be trying to steal it from me, but I'm taking it back. Y'all know I came up with it, even though he tried to take credit for it. Shout out to Charismatic Classic Craig, Ratchet Craig, the whole effing show. My man Captain K DeGarga Boy, one of the pillars of Paradigm Shift TV 314. My little bro, Jacobus Wide, aka Nobody from Trust and Believe the Gospel, the other pillar of Paradigm Shift TV, and all the other contributors to the channel. Y'all know what it is. But as I said, Craig tried to steal this, but I'm taking it back. So y'all know what it is. We'll be black at it again. Y'all come on back. This is your brother DMG. We out. That's peace. Fetish Fridays.
Love
Don't
y'all.
get
Love y'all.
Don't be morally stuck up, too morally stuck up to get your freak on.
Huh.
We out.